Good morning. I am Columbia Daily Tribune City Editor Matt Sanders. I just want to make a note that yesterday I had been pulling for Clemson Tigers to win, so take my allegiances to Vegas because, in case you didn't see last night, they pulled out the victory in the last second. Go Tigers. Clemson, that is. Anyway, with me this morning is Megan, say your last name for me?
Favignano.
Favignano. It's sometimes hard for me to pronounce it, but Megan is our new City Beat reporter. She actually was here before in a stint as a higher education reporter, then spent some time at the St. Joseph News Press. Now she's back with us. We're glad to have her. But her beat's actually been pretty busy these past few days, especially with the filing for the city council election that ends at 5 p.m. today. So she's, of course, tracking that, going to be keeping updated on that. Also, she is looking into a potential bond issue that could be coming up. It's really early for the water system. So tell us a little more about that.
Yeah, so right now it's kind of just a staff recommendation level. Could be put to voters in 2018. They're doing a lot of updating consulting reports and going to be some public comment opportunities throughout the year, just kind of gearing up to see what kind of projects might potentially be put to voters, and kind of aiming right now timeline-wise to have something to City Council for potential ballot approval the end of this current calendar year. So.
All right, so yeah, look for that story a little bit later on our website and online. Don't think that's been reported anywhere else, so you can get it here first. Some other things that we are looking into today. Well, Roger McKinney was at a rather contentious school board meeting last night where a lot of people showed up for discussion on a couple of different items. One is redrawing of middle school boundaries to relieve overcrowding at Gentry. The other was an anti-bullying policy and how that interacts with a new part of Missouri's new criminal code that establishes a Class E felony of assault. So you can actually read a little bit about that online, and we're expanding that a little bit this morning, so you can look for more extensive stories on that later. And Megan today is writing a little bit more about a city council candidate who we weren't able to talk to yesterday, Andrew Hutchinson. He is running in the 1st Ward, is that correct?
Yes, and he's a senior at MU.
Okay, so you'll get to learn a little bit more about him. And a familiar face in county politics from this last election cycle is also considering wading back into that again. Brittany Roos is working on that, so you can look for that story later as well. As always, you can reach us via Twitter, Facebook, and our email accounts.